Rachel, you've been beaming and beaming and beaming. Talk about what it means to you to finally be here.
Oh wow, it's absolutely surreal. I mean, I went to the track this morning and did a bit of a warm up. I've never actually gone to the track before a competition, so it was nice just to get my bearings and stuff. But I mean, I'm buzzing. Come on, like I just feel so happy. I feel absolutely blessed. So yeah, very happy.
I know your journey's been an unconventional one. I overheard a few things in the mix zone when we were in Birmingham. So you were a mum. Were a mum. You are a mum. There was a big hiatus between 2005-06 up until 2015. Talk to me about that period and where you were, what happened.
Okay, yes, so I gave up athletics when I was 16 and then I had my son in 2009 when I was 19 years old. So I mean, to be honest, I left the sport completely. I had no plans of coming back, but I mean, you know, when you have a little one, it completely changed my perspective on life and everything in general. And I thought, you know, with talents, those are not things that you should throw away. And yeah, I just made the decision to come back. So I've been like training professionally for like the last 4 years and now I'm here. So yeah, it's amazing.
Not an easy decision to come back. Not easy on your body, not easy on anything, to be honest with you. So talk about how difficult that was, and were there days where you thought, have I made the right decision?
It's crazy because some of the reasons why I left to begin with was because of the hard work, was because of the dedication and the motivation that was needed. And I mean, at that age, I didn't feel like I had that. There was my focus was on other things. And so to make the decision, I spoke to friends and family and they were just like, as long as you know it's going to be harder than when you were doing it the first time. But I mean, at that point, for me, it was a win-win situation. It wasn't a case of, oh, I don't know. I says, this is the decision I'm going to make and I'm going to stick to it. And there were days where I would just cry my eyes out. I'm crawling off the track. It's not easy, but I mean, when you've got support and when you trust in the one above, everything was just possible and everything just fell into place amazingly as well.
You mentioned you've been back seriously for the last 4 and a bit years. I noticed that 2017 you were active, 2018 not so. What happened in that period?
I had a little strain in my hamstring and it was nothing serious, but it just took a bit longer than expected to recover. But you know, that's absolutely fine. I just took that as part of my journey and just a chance for me to be able to spend time recovering, focusing on smaller things, fine-tuning a bit of details, and now I'm back, so I'm happy.
I look at your PBs, 60 and 100, respectable.
Yeah.
Take a tenth off that though, and you're sitting in that world-class category. So I'm assuming major championships and situations like what you're going to be in over the next couple of days are the type of environment that will help push you onto those world-class times.
Most definitely. Every time I come into these kind of environments, I don't feel inferior. I feel like I belong, and it just gives me an opportunity to rise to the challenge and rise to the occasion, which I know I'm more than capable of doing. So it's good for me to be here. I'm learning and I'm growing every single time, and I just have to be thankful.
Does it motivate you, or do you even take notice of the fact that you've got a fellow country girl in Asher Phillip, who is the standout athlete, I guess, going into these championships with world-class times and stuff? Does that motivate you? Do you care? Are you the type of person that watches any other lane or are inspired by other times, performances? Talk to me.
I mean, one of the beauties about coming into the sport late is I don't know much about what's going on around me. I don't know very much about my competitors and times. I mean, I don't focus on other people. It's so easy to get slipped into that horrible whirlwind where you're just watching others and not focusing on yourself. So I mean, inspiring, I would say no. Motivating, maybe yes, because I know that I've got the ability to be there as well, and I know I'm not far off from any of the top girls. I'm a top girl, as I said before, so I just use everything as motivation and drive, really.
Talk about Coach L. He's a taskmaster. We know he's not easy, but he's got great experience. How has he helped you to prepare for disc. I saw your tweet just pop up while we were sitting in that press conference, first everything. So tell me how he's helped to prepare you.
L is an absolute G. He's amazing. I mean, he's prepared me very well, and the thing what I admire about him is he can teach me off and on track. So he is teaching me how to behave as an athlete, how to think even when you're off track as well, the things to be prepared for, and he's prepared me fantastically. That's why I'm going into compete on Saturday with so much confidence, because he's prepared me well. And when you feel well prepared, you feel ready for any occasion. So he's fantastic. He's fantastic. He's prepared me very well.
Here's my last question before I get tapped on the shoulder again. You run here, make the final, PB, but don't get a medal. Is that success?
Ooh.
I'm talking a big PB.
You know how I feel about getting my medals. However, I am starting to change my mindset, and I'm trying to look at everything as a win, everything as an achievement. I mean, do you know what? I've been asked that question before. My son has asked me that question. We'll have to see. I'll leave it at that. We'll have to see.
Well, good luck anyway, all right?
Thank you so much. Thank you.
All right, bless.